Hello, good members. Welcome back to RGT to 1K. We are back here with machines. We are at 861 on the ladder. We are on I believe it's a 7-match win streak. Just went over all of that stuff to make sure I had the numbers right, and completely forgot. But I think it's a 7-match winning streak. Yeah, we are just running back the exact same list from the last video because everything seems to be working pretty well. So not going to bore you all with the intro again this time, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into some matches. All right, first match here. It is quite cold down here, just why I have a jacket on. Been able to spend a little bit more time down here recently. Actually, been trying to replay Borderlands 3 because Borderlands 4 is about to come out, and I realized I never actually finished Borderlands 3, and so completely restarting that. It would be funny if this series just kind of like goes on forever, and we're never able to finish it. And by the time it gets out to like everyone for the free content, Borderlands 4 is like already out. I've already beaten it, so they get to this and it's like, well, that came out 2 months ago, Cub. But yeah, here we are. It looks like we're playing against Warriors. We see a Sasuke here. Trap Dust Shoot completely whiffs for the opponent. Love to see that. We've got a really good hand here, too. I'm just going to go ahead and lead on Upstart Goblin. Go ahead and grab a draw. Oh, Scapegoat's really good, too. To go with this Metamorphosis, I forgot to click main phase 1. Yeah, I'll go ahead and Graceful Charity. We'll see how far we want to go. We do have a Reasoning, but second Reasoning. Oh, and a Snatch Steal? And a Monster. Okay. God, to go with Metamorphosis, too? Yeah, we could definitely win this turn. I think I'm actually going to get rid of the Jar of Greed and the Scapegoat. Yeah, let's just try to win here on turn 1. Throw down Heavy Storm. I mean, if the reasonings get called correctly or whatever, then that's totally fine. We can always just, end on a King Dragoon, which is really hard for Warriors to deal with, but definitely a chance we can just win the game here. Yeah, they call 8, sure. They may, yeah, they probably don't know we're a machine deck. Now they do. Oh, Stein coming down? Okay. Pretty happy about that. And let's throw down another Reasoning. Hopefully we don't hit another Stein. That would not be ideal, of course. But opponent calling 8. Let's hit anything other than Demok or Stein, please. Jinzo, that counts as anything other than those. All right, just do the math here. 6, yeah, we're way over 9,000. Summon out the old Master of Oz. Go ahead and Snatch Steal this Sasuke. Yep, the world is our oyster with the Metamorphosis. We can go into like whatever 7 we want to. Put down a little Saint Joan for petty, maybe. Let's see. Warriors. Let's bring in these Messenger of Pieces, and we're going to bring in all this stuff as well. Cut these. This. Okay. And I feel like, it was for the Lightning Vortex. I was going to say, I feel like I cut the United We Stand last time we played against Warriors. Yeah, let's make that swap. And see if we can, pick up another quick game 2. I guess it doesn't get any faster than winning on your first turn, right? Gotta love winning on turn 1 in GOAT format. Love it. This hand has a lot of promise. Never mind. Duo pretty good, obviously. But we do have a limiter removal with a Giant Trunade, which is always what you like to see. Get rid of Upstart, and this is a tough decision. Man, Facilier is really good if we draw into like a Monster Gate or something, but I think I'm going to keep the Torrential around. And get rid of Facilier. I could see this being wrong. This also helps play around like follow-up Trap Dust Shoot. A lot of times you activate the Trap Dust Shoot before you play the Delinquent Duo, but against, RGT, good chance you want to Duo first. And I like having my protection here to try to build back a little bit. I think I'm going to set Torrential and Mirror Force. Give me a little extra protection. If they have a Dust Tornado or an MST here, it can help protect me from a potential Spirit Reaper or something like that. Yep, Rhoda's all good. Interested in what this face down monster is. Could be a Moth. Could be a DD Warrior Lady. All right, Dawn coming on down. I'm just going to go ahead and torrential that. Solemn Judgment. Okay. Well, the opponent going down to 3,500. I have Mirror Force to protect, and I will use it here. So we don't get rid of this face down monster, but we do clear the Dawn, and we clear half of our opponent's life points. So that's pretty good. Okay, there's Monster Gate. I mean, I guess, like, it would be good here to have the Facilier, but it was also good to have the Torrential there, right? All right, let's just pass the turn. If that ends up being a Spirit Reaper, woe is me, I guess. That's not going to be great. Another face down. Okay. Oh. Okay. Don't mind a little Pot of Greed action here. Let's go ahead and drop that. Raigeki Break and Facilier. Okay. I mean, if I was guaranteed a Stein here, I'd go for it. I think what I'm going to do... Well... Stein, Demok, Jinzo... Blowback? All of those are pretty good here. Blowback being the worst. I think I'm just going to set the Raigeki Break and pass. This might be a little conservative, but I think that's what I'm going to do. Maybe see one more card. Maybe get the opponent to flip up one of these monsters so that we have something to attack into. Deal some good damage. Oh, Sangan. Okay. Interesting. And level 2 still in the deck? Okay. All of these are fine. I don't care about either of these at all. Alright, and even with, like, a ring there, they can't put me out of Stein range? Oh, Scapegoat? Yeah, Scapegoat's really good. But now that these are in attack position, I kind of just want to go for it here, right? Yeah. And then I guess I don't need the Scapegoat follow-up. Limiter. Yeah, I think we're good to go here. Let's just throw down Trunade. And I can just keep the Scapegoat. I don't need to Raigeki Break the back row. Oh. Ring? Sure. Sure. Go ahead and search up. Please don't be Karibo. What we getting, opponent? Please be a winged Karibo. That'd be based. Spirit Reaper? Okay, that makes sense too. Yeah, I was just making sure Facilier attack over that. Wasn't just lethal, it is not. Let's go ahead and Monster Gate. Right into Jinzo. Beautiful. And throw down limiter removal. For a nice little win. Ooh, we're going to gain a lot of elo too. Going up 14. That's pretty good at this stage. So now we're at 875. Ooh, we're almost to 900. Okay. Pretty awesome. Taking down warriors. Always good, especially when they led on a link. I can't talk today. Especially when they led on a delinquent duo. They had a Donzalug, they had a Solemn Judgment activation, and a Ring of Destruction. Very nice. We'll take that. 875. Let's grab another. Match number 2. I really like these terraforming sleeves, by the way. I just think they look neat. I like the colors. I just really like the art on terraforming. Oh, look at this hand. Oh, that little heavy storm at the end there? Okay. Not excited about drawing Demok, but always happy to have a Cyberstein in hand. I'm just going to set Scapegoat and pass. This hand is just pretty cracked. We have the limiter, the Monster Gate. We have just the natural Stein and a heavy storm to go along with the Scapegoat. All right. Delinquent Duo's going to have something to say about it. They take the Stein. That's fine. It's going to discard the Demok, of course. And we'll see. Maybe we get into another Stein. Maybe we don't. Tribe Infecting Virus. Okay. Well, that's going to get in for 1600, of course. But still flipping the scapegoat on the end here. Oh, no other play? Okay. Interesting. Like, I don't hate the opponent summoning out the tribe and making that play. That makes some sense to me. You see Cyberstein, you're like, oh, I need to pressure here. But getting rid of it early on is pretty good for me, of course. Slam down this monster gate. Start getting some mills going here. Uh-oh. We are lagging a little bit. There we go. Demok and Stein are gone. Second Stein would be good. Wouldn't be game ending. Alright, we do hit the second Stein here. No, I don't have the OTK. I wish I did. Now it's like, do I want to go into Master of Oz? I could. If the opponent has Snatch Steal and it's kind of whatever, I could also just go into Gatling Dragon in case the opponent like sets a monster for next turn. Sure. I mean, we're going to lose to a Ring of Destruction, right? But yeah, it kind of is what it is. If I just attack this, the opponent goes to 6,000, but then both of these are kind of lethal. Yeah, I'll keep all of my monsters just in case of Snatch Steal. And I think I might actually set this Scapegoat. Yeah, sure. Just in case I need it. I guess, like, I don't know. The opponent could summon another monster, hit all 3 heads with Gatling Dragon, and then attack in and just protect myself with a goat. We'll see. We're just preparing for the Doomsday scenario here, because there's a decent chance I do win on the next turn. Assuming I can flip, like, at least 1 heads with a Gatling Dragon, but Alright, there's Heavy Storm. We lose the goat. It would take a lot for us to lose here. I guess not, like, a ton. Yeah, there's a monster. Okay. Megamorph? Okay. That's a pretty good one. Opponent does have more life points than me. Yeah? Okay. So, 2,000 goes, I'd lose 700. Alright, so that's 700. Megamorph goes away. Yeah, I mean, all of a sudden this doesn't look great. And then I draw a Monster Gate. Okay. Pretty good pickup there. Let's just go ahead and slam down this Heavy Storm. Excuse me? Hello? Got a limiter removal over there? Alright. Well, let's Monster Gate. I guess Demok's gone, isn't it? Yeah, okay. That's fine. But we can't hit Stein, so like whatever we hit here is going to be totally fine. Yeah, Facilier, come on down. So that's at, we can do 36. This will go to 56. Yeah, so we do 36 plus 14, that's only 5,000. Yeah, okay. Yep, no reason to limit a removal there then. Just going to pass the turn. Hopefully we can get some sort of lethal going on the next turn, but yeah, we'll see. The opponent's down to 2 cards. DD Warrior Lady's pretty good here. Oh, we're attacking into the Stein. Okay. Sure. I do have this limiter removal, but not quite lethal. Jinzo. Well, as much as I would like to summon that, 56. The opponent would take 41 and go to 1,100. Yeah, I don't think I attack here. This limiter removal and like Megamorph, they're really throwing me off. I don't know if this was like a real back row. So maybe I do just attack. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to throw off the limiter yet either. Oh, it's a ring? Targeting Facilier. Okay, well, I'll chain limiter removal. And offer a draw. All they had to do was target the DD Warrior Lady. Alright. Awesome. We get the draw offer, so maybe we can get a nice little game 4 here. We're playing against... I don't know. We saw DD Warrior Lady and Blade Knight, but limiter removal, like this could be an XYZ deck. Something like that. I'm just gonna bring in my aggro package here, right? Okay. All right, a little unfortunate there, but you know that's okay. We got out of there with a draw. The opponent definitely should have targeted their DD Warrior Lady because of like specifically limiter removal. All right, this hand's totally fine. Facilier to go with this Monster Gate. We also have Torrential and Mirror Force, which is pretty nice. All right, opponent leading on Graceful Charity, pretty good. Okay. So it is an XYZ deck. I was like, that kind of makes a little bit of sense because like the Blade Knight a little less so, but the DD Warrior Lady you usually do see in these decks because they do tend to play Shining Angel. So that makes some sense. Oh, Jinzo. Okay. Interesting. I think... Yeah. I think I'm just going to set these and pass. I don't really need to throw out the Facilier here. Get this monster flipped up, and then maybe... We'll see where we want to go from there. Could be a Deco. There's also, like, you know... Chaos is online. Let's just play a little bit of defense until we can make a bigger push. Tend to do a lot of that in this series. Oh, it's Moth. Okay, that's fine. Get your Graceful Charity back. That's much better than the opponent like having a second duo or something against us, of course. Let's see what the discards are here. Tomat. Okay, well, that's not Shining Angel that I talked about earlier. It sure do be a pumpkin. And Sangan, okay. Interesting. And Heavy Storm. All right. Call of the Haunted. Yep. Okay. I get a Sangan search too. All right, I'm just getting obliterated this game, but you know, maybe well, I was gonna say maybe draw into a Megamorph. Can't do that. I guess I could like Monster Gate into Demock, get back a Reasoning, get into Cyberstein. That might do it. Little convoluted. Yeah, that would do it. Oh, Reflect Bounder? Okay. Now we got a pretty sick deck going over here for the opponent, that's for sure. I think I do need to do something here. So yeah, let's just go Monster Gating and see what we can get ourselves into. Reflect Bounder. That's going to be a tough one. Oh, okay, so we do hit the Demock. I could get meta and go into Gatling Dragon here. We don't have... we do have a Reasoning. I think I'm just going to go for that. Let's just put the pressure on. Meta for... or Demock for meta just to go into Gatling Dragon here is kind of whatever. Alright, let's go for Reasoning. See if we hit okay with really any of them. They call 2. Okay, we do have 1, 2. Oh, it's probably just a 2 and 1 Facilier left in the deck. Okay, so we do hit the Stein there, which is kind of unfortunate. But, yeah. Definitely a risk there. And now, like, I guess we could just lose to a Chaos Monster, but we were kind of in that position anyway, right? I'll set the Giant Trunade, just kind of fake it a little bit. I think the opponent probably does have a Chaos Monster in their hand. I just wanted to go for... Oh, sure. They left their Trunades in. Okay. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to go for like the highest upside play here, and I think that was reasoning. I could have sat back on like, you know, Messenger of Peace, but we see that wouldn't work out because there's a Giant Trunade over there. Okay. Here's Stein. We did not get the opponent out of Stein range. But they are at 500. Master of Oz coming down, sure. Is there... The only thing we have left in the deck is a 7? Oh, Snatched it. Okay. Okay. Nothing matters then. We do see Stein over there. We do see Giant Trunade. Maybe a little less on the traps then. They're a little bit more on the aggressive side of things. I think I actually want to bring the Stein back in. Bring back in the Megamorph. Maybe actually bring back in the United We Stand. Just cut the Regeki break. Sure, I think Messenger of Peace still looks totally fine. And I'll leave in the Mirror Force and the Torrential, but I'm just going to go a little bit more aggressive here. I guess I could... we're playing against the deck that's also playing Trunades and stuff, and they look to be like super hyper aggressive, so yeah, let's just leave in 2 Giant Trunades. I think that's going to be totally fine. Okay. Ooh, this hand's great. Let's lead on Upstart Goblin. Ooh, into Reasoning? Okay. Well, I'm just going to set Scapegoat then. And pass the turn, and... we'll see what's up. I might not even activate it, honestly, because I've got Reasoning, and I can just Monster Gate off of Cyberstein here. I'll absorb 1500, though. That seems good. And if the opponent doesn't attack, that's also fine. Yeah. And say I can just Monster Gate one of these away, summon Blowback Dragon. They do have a back row. But that's okay. Definitely need to do something this turn, just in case they have a tribe for the next turn. I don't want to go below Stein range. I guess we could... If we play Reasoning, I bet they call 2. Sure. We also have Premature Burial if they happen to call 8 or whatever. But I want to try to get into Jinzo here. Maybe turn off a potential Ring of Destruction or something. Magic Jammer, okay. Discarding Megamorph, sure. Alright, let's Monster Gate then. Into Stein. Okay, so now we don't have to summon this other Stein, which is pretty good. The only problem is I was kind of hoping for something a little bit better. Opponent keeps asking OTK. No, I don't have it. If I go into Master of Oz, then, and if I summon Blowback Dragon, go into Master of Oz, I can blow that up. 65 plus 7, 72. No, so I don't want to Premature Burial, but I think I could go into King Dragoon here. That feels underwhelming as well. Yeah, maybe I do just go into King Dragoon. Sure. We'll, like, hyper protect against Snatch Steal here. Sounds good to me. And I'll run Blowback Dragon into DD Warrior Lady. If I have to. Heads? Okay. Maybe I won't have to. We believe in Blowback Dragon here, right? Alright, heads. Yes. Alright, DD Warrior Lady down. The opponent has already told me no Kuribo. And opponents are not allowed to lie. I'm going to need you to lose that life, opponent. 13,700 is a very daunting life total for me to deal with, so... All right, opponent's at 43. We're very protected against Snatch Steal here, though I think, just like last time, I'll just go ahead and set the Scapegoat, because I don't really think there's a reason not to. And we'll see what they've got. They've only got 4 cards, because they did ditch a Megamorph to this Magic Jammer, which I think is pretty sweet. Prima, okay, for DD Warrior Lady, it's fine. It has to be in attack position. And you got to pay the 800. All right, we got it in attack position. And give him a little bit. Oh, Giant Trunade, that's pretty nice. But you got to lose that 800, opponent. There we go, down to 35. DD Warrior Lady can take out the King Dragoon. They do lose 900 life points. But... yeah, then they're not in range of dying to blowback. They are in range of dying to a Cyberstein then. So, a little bit of a downside. But we know 1 card in hand is Premature Burial, and currently it's dead. Oh, we're attacking the blowback. Okay. I'm going to take another 800, please. Yep, down to 27. It's interesting if they set a back row. I think I'm going to go for game. Okay. They set a monster. Alright. Something good? Limiter. Okay. So... I do still have a game shot here, and I think I'm going to go for it. We'll see. We'll see if this works out. Prima back. Oh, they concede. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I didn't even have to show the limiter there. I was definitely attacking the monster with King Dragoon, but sure. That works for me. DD Warrior Lady is a bit annoying, but like we already knew about that. I think I'm just going to run it back. This is kind of like both of us are doing like really powerful things, kind of 2 ships passing in the night. Just whoever does their thing wins, right? Still think two Trunades is pretty okay. We've got Magic Jammer over there. So, yeah. Seems fine. I think the Messenger of Pieces are probably still fine. Spell Canceller is a consideration, but I think that's just going to hurt me more. Yep. Let's do it. Game 4 for all the marbles here on RGT to 1K, episode 33? I think it's 33. I might be wrong. This hand, that's okay. Got Messenger of Peace to buy us some time, as well as Torrential, which is pretty nice. And we do have Reasoning with a limiter, so we're not like totally rolled up yet, but pretty promising hand. A lot of potential here. Opponent just sets a back row and passes. Cool. Oh, Prima. I like that a lot. If I hit a Stein, I can just win. Assuming this is nothing. Huh. Right? Yeah, because I can tribute the Stein for the blowback? Okay. Yeah, let's go for it. If that's a Magic Jammer. Cool. But they're going to call 2. We immediately hit the Stein. Okay, so now... Now Stein doesn't beat Ring. Because I would go down to 2,200. I'm just going to go for it. Like, it's exactly Ring, Torrential. Those are the 2 cards that are going to beat me. Oh, MST. Okay. I mean, that was a good one, too. I'm just going to set Torrential. I don't think I'm going to play the Messenger of Peace here. Yeah, MST got me there. Okay. So we missed on the Reasoning. The Premature Burial didn't work out. Cool. I mean, what do? Sometimes that's going to happen with the Reasoning Gate deck. You can play your cards and They're just not going to work out. Breaker, yeah, I'm just going to torrential. Get that out of here. What else we got, opponent? We got a back row and a pass. Okay. Mirror Force isn't bad. Could just play the messenger piece. Yeah, I'll just play out the messenger piece. See if this is okay. Maybe the opponent has like a bunch of attackers and they want to magic jammer this or something. Who knows? I don't think I want to play out Mirror Force into Heavy Storm here. Just kind of keep that. Though I guess maybe like if they have Heavy Storm and they play it, I'm probably just dead. So maybe I do set it anyway. But with MST and Breaker gone, I think Messenger of Peace is looking pretty good here. Just hold down the fort for a little bit. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we can get into another reasoning. How about a DMOC instead? All right, I will pass the turn. Nothing else going on here. That turn 1 MST, really good. I'll take 1,000 life points, thank you. The turn 1 set MST pass, man. We did have a way to win there, too. We just go get the Gatling Dragon. Sack Stein for Blowback Dragon. Limiter removal. And that'll do. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, the Messenger of Peace is gone. Drillago? We probably have, like, no? Okay. Monster Gate. All right, now we're talking a little bit. I need, you know, a scapegoat or something to make that work, of course, but that's all right. Set the Mirror Force, play out the Messenger of Peace now. Drillago. Love it. Pretty sick deck from the opponent. It's unfortunate we just didn't have the OTK potential in game 1, unless I'm missing something. I feel like my brain's a little like, come on, man. All right. We do need double limiter for Drillago to kill us. Single limiter gets us now. But all right, looks like we get to live. A little bit lucky there. Double True Nade, Breaker, MST all gone. All right. Ooh. Ooh. A little Snatch Steal action. Okay. Unfortunately, I do have the other Stein in my deck, so there is a chance Monster Gate could miss here. I could just summon out Blowback, too. I think that's how I'll start. Let's take the Reflect Bounder. If they flip up a Dust Tornado here, I'll just quit the game. Let's tribute it for Blowback Dragon. We'll ask for a negate. And just in case. And then we'll, alright. Target the back row. I think I might just leave Blowback Dragon on the field, too. Rather than monster gating it. Because, like, getting into Jinzo or... Okay, well, that didn't work out. Do I attack? I don't know. Probably not. Probably just leave this here. I guess, like, that would be the reason to get into a Jinzo here, potentially. But, like, if I just go into Facilier, that doesn't do anything for me, right? Okay. Play out Messenger of Peace. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I can draw out a Magic Jammer now. If they want to show it. No? Okay. I'm just not going to attack, and I'm going to try to blow up this back row next turn. I guess I could have attacked with the Reflect Bounder first, but I really wanted to get my Blowback Dragon down. I didn't want to just, like... Like, I would have picked up a +1 with a Snatch Steal if this was like a Mirror Force or something like that. Which it definitely could be. Oh, Snatch Steal? That's really bad. That's really bad for me. Target. Probably Messenger of Peace. Okay. I need this to not work out, please. All right. We get to gain 1,000 life points. Marked safe from Blowback Dragon this turn. And probably any attacks, really. I guess they could, like, tribute it off or something. We'll see. Gaining 1,000 a couple of times is not a 0. Oh. Trunade? Okay. I basically just go plus 900. So if I Trunade here, I don't think it's worth it. No. Pass the turn. If they go after Messenger of Peace, they go after Messenger of Peace. It's fine. Yep. If it fails... Oh, they're going after Mirror Force this time. Okay. Okay. Mirror Force down. That's unfortunate. Do we have something for the Messenger of Peace now, too? Megamorph. Oh, okay. Sure. Do we just have a bunch of limiter removals? Or am I just taking 1150 here? That sure does get it under Messenger of Peace, I guess. But... Okay. And Stein. Monster Gate can't miss now. So... Oh, wait. I can just take the blowback. And then I can Monster Gate off the Stein? Good chance of winning. And I think, yeah, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna gain 900 so I can keep my Messenger of Peace around. I guess I could have Magic Jammer here for the Trunade. That would be unfortunate. But what do you do, I guess? Here it is. Don't jammer me, please. Just let it happen. Raigeki Break. Okay. Are we getting rid of blowback? We are getting rid of the blowback. Okay. That's less good, but I guess I am still going Monster Gate here. Yeah. I can't get into Stein, which is good. Alright, we go right into Facilier. That's cool. I will attack. They lose 1,200 down to 68. Unfortunately, that's not able to win in the next turn. These are both back row. So I don't think I need to play my Messenger of Peace, but like the opponent is still in Stein range. I'm just going to play the Messenger of Peace. Pass the turn. Paying 100 every standby phase is totally fine. This has actually turned into a pretty a pretty cool match. Oh, they just ripped Heavy Storm. Okay. What else do we have then? Like, these are two back row, right? Yeah. Okay. Vortex. Not the best draw. Do I want to attack? I've played around like Mirror Force this entire time. And that would be one of the reasons to go ahead and rip off Heavy Storm there, right? I guess attacking doesn't do a whole lot. I kind of want to set this Lightning Vortex. See if they use anything on it. I don't think I'm going to attack here. I've got Heavy Storm, another Trunade. I've got Jinzo in the deck. If I was able to win right here with limiter removal, then I think that's totally fine. But I think it makes a whole lot of sense for them to have Mirror Force there, and I've been playing around that the whole time. Call of the Haunted on Dralaga. Okay. This is fine. I'm glad I set the Vortex. Can't attack directly because of the back row. I think they're just now realizing that. Yep. Yep. Yeah, can't attack directly with the Dralago. Chaos Sorcerer? Alright. Yeah. That's bad for me. I guess I do have Lightning Vortex, though. And if that's last card limiter, like, they wouldn't kill me, which is pretty nice. Upstart Goblin, okay. Well, I'll go ahead and use that. Give the opponent another 1,000 life points. Oh, okay, okay. Pot of Greed is a card that can win here for sure. If I get into a Reasoning, I have a 6 and a 7. Another Upstart and my Facilier. Okay, okay. Facilier can attack. I'm going to go ahead and throw down the Upstart Goblin, though, just in case I draw into Reasoning. Okay. The opponent does not know about the Demock or the Facilier in hand. So there's a good chance they do call 8. Play a second Upstart, you can get into the 1,000. Alright, yep, let's lead on Reasoning. And hope they call 8. We've shown 2 Cyber Signs, which they wouldn't call. Yeah, okay. They do call the 8. We have the 8 in hand. All of a sudden, I like my position. Yep, Jinzo, come on down. Did I have lethal? 48 plus 28 would have been... No, I needed the Upstart to draw into this other Reasoning. Okay. Yeah, I'll summon the Facilier. It seems fine. And we will flip up Lightning Vortex. Discard Demock. Get rid of your monsters. Keep my limiter around. Just double checking. 48 plus 28 is... Oh, that's only 76 anyway. Alright, get in there, my minions. Yep. Opponent takes 3,800. Do I set the limiter removal? I think I do. Sure. I don't think that's an MST or anything. I really hope it's Mirror Force. And I've played around that the whole game. Yes! Yes! I did not think we were going to win that. The opponent has offered a rematch. As much as I would like to take it, I don't... Sorry, I don't have enough time left for today. This was a very long one. We're looking at 45 minutes before. I love to accept rematches too, but we're looking at 45 minutes before editing. I've got to get to some other things, and I need to get this uploaded. Anyway, but we are at 884. Shout out to the opponent for being a cool sport. They love the machines, playing a really cool deck over here. We've got Dralago. We've got Reflect Bounder. I love this. I love powerful Yu-Gi-Oh! Powerful GOAT format. Love to see it. But let's actually check the replay. I do have time to check that. Because I want to see if that card was a Mirror Force. So, Click this here fast forward button. Yeah, there's the MST that just terrorized me at the beginning. It was Mirror Force. Some just like little spidey senses tingling. I'm like, that's a Mirror Force. I had that read very early on, so awesome. Little pat on the back, little golf clap. Good job, me. Every now and then I make some good plays and I play around the right cards, not attacking with that Facilier. Yes. All right. We're going to take this one down in 4 games. We are winning another 2 matches in a row. We're at 870. No. That's what we were before the replay. But let me get out of this real quick. Move back over here. Scuffed. We're at 884. Very nice. Only 116 away from 1K. But hey, some sweet games in this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back with the next one.